mid.
Oh, I can come.
Go ahead.
Oh, I got canceled. God damn it.
She's
I was
fucking
even looking about.
terrible. Whatever, she'll kill him, hopefully. There.
All right.
Holy shit, she's bad though.
All right, Luna's gonna get a kill off of that too. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sucks. I didn't pay attention.
Like I had him, like she wouldn't put the brambles down. You need to put the brambles down as I'm stunning, so I can put him into the brambles.
Yeah. That's a huge kill for her though. She
Yeah,
needed
that was
that.
big. He was so aggressive. He was so forward.
He wasn't dominating. Yeah, he got cocky.
Yeah.
What's he itemizing? Midas, man. He's gonna be farmed. whatever it's worth.
Are you gonna be able to
Top
do
left
this
second.
now, Marcus, or did you were you saying
It
before?
should be easy to do. Just yeah, top's dead. Just go and do. Just go merge to main. Merge main into your branch. You don't merge your branch into main. Merge main into your branch.
Alright,
And
so
then if there are any conflicts, I'll just
from
tell you
mine, I
which one.
click on main, or
You click on you stay in your branch, and there's probably like a remember there should be like a merge something into this one.
yeah, I thought there was, but I'm not seeing.
It is when you click the when you click to switch branches. There's a button on the bottom usually, I believe.
Sapphires top.
Okay.
All right, we're
I
gonna
was
take
about
this
to make.
tower, I
I
think.
was about to make fun of him for being level 5, then I realized I was level 5.
Well,
I got 6.
Sapphire.
Fucking what an
You
idiot
should,
for being level 5.
So choose a brand to merge into vertical slice and merge in main.
Yeah, merge in main. That's all the change. I put all my changes on main.
There will be one conflicting file, it says.
Yeah, probably the file that you changed, maybe hold drop or whatever. What is it?
I don't think I actually did. I change hold drop.
What is it that is conflicting? You should be able to see.
I don't know. Is there a way for me to see it before I hit create a merged commit?
You should be able to see it, right? It'll say it somewhere. I can't look, but there definitely should be a way to see it.
I know there will be a way to see it, but is there a way to see it before I commit?
I don't know that technically, if you go to merge, I would assume that it either shows you there or only do it when you like you won't be able to commit until you merge, so there is nothing to commit.
Alright, so I hit create a merge commit. It's on the player inspect file.
Willow's coming.
Player inspect?
The camera, look at things. I didn't even think you had that one.
I don't think I do have that one. What does it think the conflict is?
Um.
Can I attack him? Yeah, okay. Smack.
Huh?
Smack.
Oh, he did it to his
smack.
own team. That's right.
Oh, okay. Back off.
Yep.
Oh, she is almost dead. We shouldn't have backed off. Fuck.
It's literally just the button, you know.
Oh, I thought that was real.
I didn't know which one was real. It's that one. Uh-oh.
I'm backing off to the tower, Mike.
I should be okay. I have a nice path.
Oh, fuck. What hit me?
No.
Wait, does that do damage at the end?
What?
Enfeeble. I didn't know it did damage.
I didn't think it did. Oh, wow. A tiny bit.
Every second, it lowers the enemy's total attack damage, but it did 330 damage to me at the end.
Feeble? Is that an axe shard, maybe?
Deals damage every second and lowers the enemy's total attack cast range. Damage is 30 damage a second. Yeah, I didn't know it had a damage to it. Fuck me.
Yeah, I haven't seen Bane
That's
in a
new.
while.
Yeah.
How do I pick the one that I want? There's I see open in editor or continue merge, abort merge, open in command line. Those are my options.
You'll probably want to open an editor then. And then when you open an editor, there should be something that says like, what are the changes? Like, here's the new version, here's the old version. Which one do you want to pick,
I guess
basically?
open with default program.
Yeah, that should be your Visual Studio.
It's literally, it really doesn't even matter, honestly, which one I take. It's literally just... I guess we want to take this one. So
don't know what the hell
I
this
just
is.
remove the extra line and hit save, and that's it.
Well, yeah, you could do whatever the conflicting thing. You can either just manage it manually and remove the line, hit save, or you can do it by like there. Sometimes the editor will have little buttons for you to press. Just do whatever makes the most sense in the context.
Continue merge.
That looks better.
And then I push, and then that's it,
Yep,
right?
and then you push, and now you're merged. It is only on your branch too. All these changes are only your branch anyway, so it's not.
So I don't have your stuff yet, or I do?
No, you do. It's just you only have, but the changes are only on your branch. They're not on main. Like you've merged the main into your branch. But that's all you. But you haven't like messed with main at all, which is what we want.
But will you have my stuff?
I won't have your stuff yet, no. But I don't need your stuff right away anyway.
You try to steal that? Steal that?
I can't see it. I gotta that. I should have waited.
But I have your VFX. I have your changes
You
to
should.
the whole drop, all that.
You should have all the changes. You should everything I've done. Ooh, what a fucking almost hook that was. You see that?
No.
If I ever
I
play
have
Dota
hooked.
again, I'll play. I want to play Pudge.
He's so hard for me, at least. I'm bad at him.
He's exactly. He's a 3 or a 4, and he's got a
Oh,
skill
top, you're
shot.
dead, huh?
It's me.
Yeah.
I don't know how they saw me. I have sentries everywhere.
I have hook. I can do stuff with that.
Airbreaker ain't doing too much. The guys from I saw him all game.
He's been rotating with Willow. I wonder if they're on a team.
You can grab him. You have backup coming. You have lift. Nice. He's dead. Nice.
Stuck.
Oh, maybe he's not dead.
Oh, we have a lot of people here. Luna's here. Whatever
He's getting
happens.
charged. Gotta chase him because he can sleep Sparebreaker out of it.
Do I need to drag something into the scene to get the VFX? Because it doesn't seem to be. I don't have them just by drawing stuff currently in my scene.
Hold on. That's something I'll have to think about.
I made a big play. I fucking took the sleep off of Sparebreaker so he can kill.
Okay.
That thing's fucking hard to kill.
You don't have them. Can you check resources and VFX and stuff and see if they're in there?
I don't know that I don't have them. I'm just saying by me drawing in my scene,
Well,
I'm
that's
not.
what I mean. They should be attached automatically to the runes. Like the runes automatically make them by the name, unless something happened wrong with the merge. But that should be.
It's under. It should be under resources, and then the subfolder under resources should be VFX.
Something like that. It's pretty. It should be resources and then visual effects or VFX would be the name of the folder.
There's nothing like that in here. There's, you know.
Can you just type in VFX and see if you see any VFX?
VFX. Literally nothing comes up for just VFX.
Alright, then I don't know why I didn't merge those. That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe
I'll
I
have to
did
look
it
at
wrong.
it afterwards. Yeah.
I was on my branch. I clicked choose a branch to merge into vertical slice and merged it with main. Should I be merging with origin / rune VFX maybe?
No, I put everything on main. I literally just did it.
They have a Naga?
Do I have
Yeah,
to
no.
go to main
Yeah,
and...
fuck.
Oh, I see. Wait, I have to go to main and pull first. There's 48 things to be pulled to
Oh, you
main.
didn't pull main? Yeah, that's what I should have told you to do that. I forgot.
We definitely lost. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
you were missing the pulls. So then you'll have to redo what you just did.
Can I pull and push? It says push 1, pull 48. If I do that now, do I have to undo something before I do this, or can I just do this and redo?
Why are you on main right now?
I'm on
What would you
main
be
now.
pushing on main?
Probably, I don't know, probably, I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, you shouldn't have anything to push on main. Can you see what your last commit on main is?
It says small things from October 9th. What?
Okay, I don't know what that is. You must have committed something called small things on October 9th. What is it? Is it anything that you...
Oh,
It was
it is those things that it was the
weird.
conflict. It was the thing that was conflicting. It was just changing a line
Stuff
and
that you did on main first, probably, before you switched to a new branch. I mean, yeah, you can push and pull and see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't fuck with anything.
I'm gonna undo that commit because
You can undo it. Either way, if it doesn't affect any of the things I worked on, we're fine.
Alright, so pull first.
Did you get your green one, Mike? Green stuff
What?
up. The green, neutral items are up.
No, I did not.
We should take mid. We don't want to let this Naga farm too much.
Alright, I'm gonna discard this change.
Oh, I'm coming.
Then
Oh,
I'll go back here.
why didn't he ult? No, you don't, bitch.
Nice!
Choose a branch to merge into vertical slice. Main. Alright, there's still one conflict. Create merge commit.
We got back, Mike. We lost this fight.
No, I can do. How's Spirit Breaker? Oh, they're all here. I think we're just fucked this game.
Alright, the one conflict. Open in default program. It's just the rune type stuff.
Yeah, just accept whatever change you care about. My change should just be accept my change, actually, because I don't know, I might have optimized some small bits of that. But it should be basically the same that you have.
Yours looks like rune type door, rune type circle, rune type square, rune type triangle, rune type fizzle.
Yeah, yeah, mine already has all that stuff. It was on that before, but I think I also did change like the activate for the rune. I put an activate function in, and I made it have the rune activation effect on it. So it's important to take mine. Oh. That was the dumbest hammer throw in the world.
Yeah.
Continue merge. And push origin.
Yeah, boards here.
Alright, let's
It was level
see
17. Good golly.
Who is?
Luna.
if
Okay,
anything
well,
broke.
I guess we do have Luna. We should
I
still
don't know
push
how that
towers,
matchup
but...
works with Naga. Not
I mean,
sure.
she should theoretically be good against her, right?
Yeah.
An error. Okay, so when trying to open, I got an error. An error occurred while I was resolving packages. Something dependencies. Jimmy Cushney noisy nodes. No get executable was found. Reimport to fix the issue. See yada yada yada.
That's weird because that package is the thing I used to
Manifest
make
JSON.
that
Packages.
package is the thing I used to make the those orbs,
Oh, it
those
was you.
golden eye
God.
orb things.
Okay. So
It's it's gives me the 3D noise. It wouldn't affect the rune effects anyway.
So it says click on retry to launch Unity. I did want that effect for the orbs though, but I mean ultimately I will want it.
Ultimately, you just have to re-import it. So, but importing it is not going to be easy because it's on its own Git
So
repo.
it says click on retry to
Hey, really
relaunch
lets us see
Unity and
more.
reopen your project. Click on continue to launch Unity. Some or all packages may not be imported and may cause compilation errors.
Weird, because you imported my shit before, so that should have worked. Oh, here, Mike, we're in a fight.
I don't think we should be. They're all there. I guess we have a lot.
Yeah, we have everyone.
I'm gonna retry and see if it just works.
Oh, I got her thing. I got her ult, Mike. I got it.
Luna's in. Luna's in. She BKB'd. Oh no. Cancel that shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
hit
I'm being
nobody with
killed.
that. I don't even know where you are.
Naga came from behind.
No. You gotta get the fuck out of here, Luna.
Here, I'll just ping me when you're done your Dota game and
Go to your thing, Chris. Is it, the noise thing? It just said like the what's wrong about it?
it says here I'll just can you look or you're playing? Do you want me to read it?
Just read it real quick, because it should just be as simple as
All right.
either re-importing it or.
An error occurred while resolving packages from yada yada yada. No Git executable was found. Please install Git on your system, then restart Unity and Unity Hub. A re-import.
Oh, it must be because you don't have Git, like you only have GitHub desktop and it won't automatically import the Git. All right, this is something we'll have to solve later. Regardless, it shouldn't break anything significantly, I don't think.
Whatever. Do I have to download
Oh fuck.
something?
God damn it.
Do I have to download a Git app or something?
Well, you would need to download Git for Windows, basically.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's just what lets you run Git in the command line.
Git. I typed in download Git for
Git for
Windows.
Windows.
I see it says
Yeah.
Git downloading package Git for Windows at git/scm.com. That
I don't
sound right?
know what the thing. I don't remember off the top of my head what the website is, but it. Yeah. Let's just resolve it later.
All right.
It'll be easier.
This one's called gitforwindows.org. That sounds more.
I know what the site looks like, but I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Does it have the Git logo? And when you scroll over the Git window, the Windows logo appears. Like in the colors of the Windows logo are like transposed onto the Git logo.
I cannot focus right now.
Nice start. No, no, no. I goes in Sphere Breaker. I'm just pushing because I don't have a TP. So TP top.
Oh, Courier, no. Courier, no. Away, Courier. They're after me. They're after me. Woo. That was a
Right,
close
when
one.
art good then.
Yeah, I lived. Oh, all right, Courier. Bring me that blink now, please.
Pain. It's real, I think. Yeah, it's real.
I'm walking, but it's a long walk.
I thought people were here. I don't know what I was looking at.
I don't know why no one else
Probably
like
some
Spirit with
people.
the Spirit Breaker too. I don't know why no one else decided to fucking come.
Willow's in. Don't know if that's a good idea, but she is. Yeah, it's 1 kill. They're on Bane. Oh, you have Phoenix Grip in a second? Nice. Willow should be hitting hard at this point, right? Oh, Luna gets the kill. Nice. Oh, that's a nice easy steal for you. Yeah, Phoenix Grip. I didn't think about that.
It's actually harder than it looks because he has his illusions and I can't steal it from him.
Yeah. True.
What Halloween game are we gonna play this year if we're not doing Dark Pictures?
I don't know. Is there gonna be a new? I guess Dark Pictures. Everyone's just kind of disappointed with. It just doesn't deliver.
The last time we streamed it, I had a great time. You know, like the twist. You know, they had one good twist and they sort of used it in one of their earliest games. But I still have fun doing it. If people want to do it, I don't mind buying them.
I would do it. Yeah, I would watch.
I mean, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't mind because I don't buy them. So
I didn't love the last one, the military one. It didn't grab me ever.
I saw a free or a relatively cheap looking like horror game in the style of a manga. It looked really nice. That was
Yeah. Horror Stars or something it's
yes,
called.
yeah. It's called
Maggie wanted me to play
yeah.
that. He likes Japanese horror
Want to do
stuff.
that one? That one looks cool.
She said she wanted to watch it.
I'll get that if people want to watch me play through it.
I would hang out and watch. Maggie probably would.
It very much looks like it's cribbing the style of what's that guy's name who he does horror.
Vito? That's what she likes.
No, or maybe
we
It's
need
like a
to take
Japanese
towers.
horror style.
there's a Japanese. It's a guy. It's a guy it's a specific guy that does horror
You should be
manga,
good at taking towers, Mike. Just throw your fire on there and walk back.
Yeah.
and they've tried to like adapt his stuff several times to an anime, and it never really
Up,
took.
up, need to get up.
Yep, I'm going.
We got Bane.
Junji Ito.
Yeah, I'm here.
Junjito, yeah, she loves Junjito.
Okay.
It's like her favorite thing lately.
Yeah, I heard that fans of is that how you say it, Junjito, or is it?
That's what she says it. I'm assuming it's right. I don't know though.
But
Junjito, she says.
the fans are. I've always wanted them to do like a proper anime, and there's been a couple anime adaptations, but that they were
Hell yeah,
like,
hell,
A lot of shorts. I know.
yeah.
Like on Netflix, there's a bunch of shorts. Very undisturbing. I don't like the. It's like everything's ugly and gross.
Yeah.
Lots of bugs coming out of people's mouths and stuff.
It's a lot of
just
body
weird.
horror.
Yeah.
The thing that he does that, or she, I don't know, sounds cool to me is like a character will see a thing in the world, and then before the horror thing happens, that thing is everywhere. So in the one story, it was like all spirals, like everything was spirals.
There's a lot of spirals in general.
Yeah.
That's one of the main things I've noticed. He's over here, Marcus Snapfire, if you want
Yeah.
to ready to steal. Okay.
I'm watching.
Luna should have her dead to rights, yeah. They're pushing mid, but I think we should stay.
I mean,
I'll
take
go
the
defend.
tower.
I'll go defend.
We can't take the next tier, so actually we should just get back.
Naga's gonna ult and get out, I think.
I'm not stopping to buy you something.
Ah, I'm just in range. I can't ice fast. Fuck. Alright, things are going well. We saved the tower too, me and Spirit Break. I was almost in range to stop her fucking song. Damn it. If I had a fucking headband on this here, I could
Fighting her
probably.
now.
Oh, she's dead. Our Luna got big. We had a good lane. I didn't know it was that good. She was farming top that whole game for free, pretty much, while I was fighting what's happened.
Damn it! Keep trying to.
We were
hunt her.
kind of harassing Nagi, even though we weren't killing her.
Yeah.
We were invading her space.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to fucking have a pudge in the game when you're Rubik. It's just fucking everything. So
Well,
fun.
normally it's really hard to steal if they're decent.
Yeah, he's not decent. Bane didn't do bad. It was your fault, Pudge.
Budge was terrible. Otherwise, give him back. Wow, this escalated quickly.
Yeah, Chris, it's almost time. We're about to win. Can you do another mic?
Yeah, I can do one more.
Oh, damn it. I hooked Spirit Breaker by accident. What are the odds?
They bought back. Careful. My Aghanims is here. Oh! Guess everybody attacking fast as hell. That's a rare game where like our mid got stomped and we still were able to win. Normally, mid decides a lot in our level.
Luna is a good carry. Like,
Yeah.
she's strong.
Damn, I want to play this. I got all like this damage. I got Veil and this just to fuck with Naga's illusions. Kill him quick.
Maximize performance. You find the most powerful server hardware you can.
Oh, Pudge finally learned. He finally.
To deliver 100 times more containers. Cove SDM, the first software.
What do you do?
memory
He
solution.
used his
Oh, rot.
Mog or whatever, his rat to fucking.
Yeah, it's not hard. You can do it while you're hooking.
Chris, stream on Discord. Ugh. I can keep going though. You hear, Chris? Oh, that Pudge was ancient.
By heart, by far the highest rank. He was really bad.
He was really bad. Yeah, he's 1 in 12. What the fuck?
In the lane, like, he was really not doing much. He got hooking me once or twice, but I mean, it's a putt.
Yeah.
Just throw him. He was constantly dying.
Chris, 3 minutes to show up if he doesn't. I'll give everyone commends, why not? Commends all around.
Yeah. Went there, Luna. She high fived whenever I did something good. I high five back. We had a good relationship.
It's
I
not
love
as
that.
nice to get high
That's the best
five.
thing for a support for me is getting a high five. Being recognized and a thankless job.
It is a thankless job. Look at our mid. There, she fucking did nothing.
Oh yeah, that's what I
We
mean. Like,
almost have like
I mean,
our farm is pretty close to hers.
and her farm is barely the same as theirs, and we got all these racks and stuff. So definitely their
Yeah.
mid one handily.
Yeah.
But she's in the party with Luna, and Luna carried her.
Did the match end?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, do you
Let's
want to walk me through
see.
this quick, or do
Yeah,
you want to wait
stream it.
until...
Yeah, yeah, stream it real
Oh,
quick.
yeah, I'm not in a rush. You guys can do your thing. Oh,
It should only take a minute. It really is. Like whatever the solution is, it should be fast.
oh,
It's
so it's
just
a
gonna be
rabbit.
repulling the
I can hear you.
repo probably.
Uh, Alright, I'm streaming my screen. You want me to try and open it?
Oh yes. Let me see the error first. It is weird because you had the package, right? You had it.
I don't know. I don't know if I ever had that one, because the
The
last time I
automatic
think
test
was
for the
we...
eyeballs? Yeah. Alright, an error occurred while resolving packages. Project has invalid dependencies. No Git executable was found. Please install Git on your system, then restart. It must just be... Yeah, you just need to install Git. So let's go and get you Git. Just do Git for Windows. That second one looks right, but
This
click
was
on
the
Git
one
for
I...
Windows first. Click on the first top one too. That does not look right. I think they both actually might be right because that's just Git bash. Let me. Yeah.
I'm scared of this one because it's one letter away from scam. Everyone knows all scammers and conspiracists. I'll always put a hint in there to let you know.
Well, that is Git's website. That is actually Git's
believe it.
website. It looks right. Git for Windows setup. It must be, yeah, it must be the Git for the standalone installer. Yeah, click on that. And then click the standalone installer.
I don't know if I have
64-bit.
64 or 32. I
You do.
assume...
Everyone has 64-bit nowadays. The last time the first computer Dave and I ever built was a 64-bit PC, and oh no. And we were confused because we accidentally got 32-bit Windows, and it was so slow, and Dave was really pissed because he spent a lot of money on the computer parts. It was the first time we got a solid-state drive.
Alright, so just next through all this.
Yeah, just all the standard stuff.
Let Git decide.
Override. You want it to be called main. You don't want it to be called master because you're a modern male.
So just hit next.
Yeah, next. Yeah, you have the right one. Just use the bundled SSH. Yeah, you have the right one. Check out Windows staff permit use. Check out as is. Yeah, do what you have. Check out Windows style. I think all of this is gonna be default.
This seems like something I might want to hit none
credentialing.
on. Or do I need this? Credential manager?
Just hit next. I think just go with the defaults because I'm pretty sure that's for later, or for if you were trying to SSH into something later, or like that's not
Non-experiment, or neither of these? That was the default.
Neither was. Yeah, just go with the default for now. If you don't have it, we'll reinstall it. If something goes wrong, we'll reinstall without the defaults. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing fancy you need to do. So my guess is that there's some sort of thing in the pull for the package for Unity that is just like, instead of packaging the files, it's just like, oh, git pull these when you pull it, you know, when you open it. All right, so now you should have git bash on your system. It should automatically have set everything up that you need. So try relaunching. Retry it, right? Or quit, I guess is fine. Hopefully it pulls in the dependency for the noisy nodes for you. Why? A re-import of the project may be required to fix the issue or a manual modification of... Click on retry run. Error could package no fancy. Hold on, let me just type that. Unity no get executable was found.
Also, if it's something that's going to take too long, you could just do this tomorrow or after you guys are done.
Please get packages in them. Go open up your, so hit Windows key and R and type in CMD and hit enter. And then just type git. Okay, so you do have git and it's part of your path. Because this is the git help stuff. So
Do I
git
need
is
to
on
go
there.
to that other GitHub and like subscribe to it or something?
No, it should happen automatically. It should just be a pull. Go to your GitHub desktop real quick. Open that up. It's already on the bottom there.
Should I
And
close
fetch
this
it,
maybe?
oh well, you're on vertical slice. Fetch again, just real quick. Okay, nothing there. Let me think here. All right. Is that error message still showing for Unity?
Yep.
All right. Open that folder location, the manifest.json file. I want to open that. I don't know if you can copy it or not.
Rooms, packages, manifest.
All right, just double click that. That'll probably open, and then go to more apps and open it with Visual Studio. All right, there it is, noisy nodes, and that is the proper git location. It's the one on the top, is what it is.
You sure it's nothing like I just have to go to this repo and tell it that I'm using it somehow?
I'm sure, yeah. The repo's public. This is where it tells you to pull from. The problem right now is that Unity doesn't know how to pull this. For some reason, Unity isn't getting it, but it might just be. Hold on. Click on that link real quick in there, like control click to open it up. Make sure it opens up to get. Yeah, that's the right one. Oh, I'm just reading that.
I could just like you know, hit continue and go on.
Hold on. Oh, restart Unity Hub.
Thought I did that, but let's quit.
Restart the whole hub. Like, go into that up arrow on the bottom right.
The bottom right. Oh, okay.
Close out of Unity Hub. And open it back up. Try that. Because
Interesting.
the
I didn't
path
know.
variable,
Just
the
by
path
accident.
variable does not get updated until you close and reopen something. That's for all things. So hopefully that's it. We'll see.
Yep, it made it past that. We're good.
Yeah, that's it. That was it. It was just the like if you were to do it on like same thing works with like the terminal and stuff.
Oh, I do.
It's
I'm
saying that
getting
there's still
this,
issues.
which I have gotten.
That usually means that there's some sort of like just open in safe mode for now. That usually means that there's an error in a script somewhere. Alright,
It
open
might-
up the rune type does not contain a definition for door.
Oh, it's the object grabbable stuff, probably
But there's
all.
also more stuff there that shouldn't be happening, but we'll see. Object grabbable, I think I deleted it entirely. It shouldn't
Yeah,
be
but
in there.
I still have references to it in my new scripts, so that's probably what those are.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so that's easy enough to get rid of. But what about the thing about rune door not?
Controllable?
Yeah, controllable. I don't like that, the
Oh, yeah, I
rune
got
type.
more from doing that.
Don't worry about those. Those are just the, like the rendering stuff. What is this? The type namespace object grabbable. Okay, so here, change
Same
that
thing.
again. Alright, save that.
Was that the only one? Yes.
Yeah, what's this? I don't like this.
This is probably because of the way I resolved that other thing. I probably accidentally took something or left something that wasn't meant to be left.
Go up to the top though. Did you get rid of? Go to the very top. Now down a little bit.
So
Okay, you still at least have this.
where the thing that I got that I had to resolve was the switch, everything within the switch here.
Okay. Yeah. All right, then yeah. It's because just that first instance of case rune type door can go away entirely. It can just get deleted. There's an existing one underneath it that has the right the right names and shit on it. All right, save that. What else? There are two others, I think. Oh well, that was the same part. The parent thing was part of that, and probably the other one was too.
So I think we're good now, and I can hit
Yes,
no.
no, and you can get out of safe mode, or maybe it'll automatically save. And now it's gonna re-import all the shit, which might take a second. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick, and then hopefully that fixes it, and I'm ready to go in a minute. Bye. Alright. Any luck?
It seems to be running now and stuff, but I don't seem to be able to draw.
It might just be a weird, like you're missing the material or something. Like the prefabs got weird. Open up like magic, farm. Start with that.
If it's the material though, I expect I'll see the same thing here. The book material looks weird.
Hey, those look really weird.
I can still draw here though, which I don't seem to. Okay, there's the effect. There's that one.
It takes a second for them to compile.
Oh, that feels cool.
Each one will have to compile separately. So the first time you draw it, like when you build, it is compiled already in the build, right? That circle didn't have an effect. I think you accidentally, yeah.
Yeah, we'll need
Still have
to
fix that.
deal with that. I think in fixing this, you will also fix the. I noticed that this happens on the when I try to draw on the moving platform. As soon as it moves, I just draw a super long line.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty rad. What is going on with this book though?
I changed its material a while ago, but I don't know why it's... Like, I just removed the toon shader material entirely.
Alright, so how do I get this into the drawing stuff fixed in my scene so I could see all the effects in here? Or is this stuff emissive too? Like, will it light things?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had this, like, quibbly shader on everything where, like, technically this is unlit right now, and this is what it looks like unlit. Like in total darkness, this is always what it will look like.
Mm.
But I wonder what it will look like when it's actually lit by
It is all emissive, yeah. Yeah, I do wonder what it'll look like when it's, you know, white.
I'm not sure why.
So check you need to check the... Oh, there's null reference. The first thing you should check is the null reference.
Oh, it is freezing. Why won't it let me? Oop. Okay. What just happened?
You just double-clicked your project thing, so just double-click it again. Yeah.
Can't seem to click on. There we go. All right. Okay. Object is not set to an instance of an object for the.
You probably have, like, your prefab probably... Can you just...
I know. Yeah. Because I
just
don't
drag
have
in
your.
the old prefab, yeah. Or my version of the prefab.
I'm gonna have to reconcile those two things, which I will take a while because I changed this prefab a lot. But also, you moved the camera back in the prefab for
so that when you walk through the portals, you don't get the weird thing where you clip through for a second. And then because I did move the camera back, I also had to move the collider back, because then otherwise you would be colliding with things closer. It was weird. There might be a way I can get around that, but that was the quickest fix. There might be a way where I could just be like, oh, for the player, use like this space plus some amount.
Right on. Oh, we can deal with this later. It's functional now, but I will have to, you'll have to walk me through all the changes in your prefab. I think you should just tell me.
It was just moving that stuff back, and then adding. I think the player has its own. Instead of object controllable, it's player controllable which descends from object controllable because the player has some other things that need to be done than just you know.
Gotcha. Yeah, I do. I have all the puzzle elements done except for I do need to. Oh, wait, object grab grab will probably also not work.
Yeah.
We could deal with the rest
You
later.
can try grabbing the cube. That one should.
I can't.
I'm
I won't be able to grab anything because the grab point and everything is different now, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, just really just the object grabbable needs to be on it. But yeah, it looks like things are just breaking entirely on your prefab. So yes.
All right. Well, we can fix all that stuff
Yeah.
later. If you guys are done before, like 10 or 11 or so, then and you want to do that tonight, then let me know. Just text me.
Alright.
only doing
So-
one more. That's it.
Right on.
So by 9, I'll definitely be done.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. Just let me know.
Sounds good. And Spectre.
Hmm. Are you being Shadow Shaman?
Looking at it.
I was thinking Grimstroke.
Yeah, I like Grimstroke. And then I can shackle 2 people.
Yep.
I need the 2 words.
Okay, I'm good against Wind Ranger. Locking her down.
I'm good against her too. Until she gets her
Yeah.
BKB. We're a classic team.
Yeah. Except for me. Oh, Spectre.
Oh, fucking Spectre. God damn it.
Every fucking game.
Tried to
So
ban her.
annoying.
This guy was gonna pick her too. He should have tried at least. Just to get her out of the game.
Yeah. Spectre's so strong right now. She's definitely getting nerfed. Her cooldown's ridiculous for her ult now.
Yeah.
Every 40 seconds she can do it. She can just instantly call support every 40 seconds.
It is
Not
crazy. It's so
instantly,
much
but
damage. Like, what do you do as a support? You can't. You have no choice. You have to
it's just
stay. So your
100%
carry.
itemized just for that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yule's Force Staff and shit like that. Glimmer Cape.
Ghost Scepter.
Yeah. That's the thing. If they're by
Even then, if you're
Nullifier,
like
you're just
called out,
dead.
if you're called out, like at that point in the game, if you're called out in the woods, you're just dead.
Yeah, you just gotta stay together.
Well, we'll want to stay together with Face Assault, and that's up at least.
I like Red King off, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, I like his eggs. It fucking
And
keeps you alive
TI is
forever.
popular.
You can
People
get
just
your.
do it now and then just go carry build. Like
Yeah.
in TI they're doing the off lane ends up carrying and the safe lane's like a semi carry.
Are they done with the group stages yet? I have not been
Yeah, it's
watching.
down to like final 8, I think. Most of the North American teams are out.
Yeah, they're always out.
Nouns is in it, which is a weird team. I like
They
Gunner.
want to fight. Looks like
Potentially I could.
we have the ability to for sure.
Faceless is useless level 1. I'm okay. I'm not great. You're good.
Where is this guy gone? Oh. I think we can do it. We do have good stun.
I could
Level 1
skill
there.
this potentially. I'd rather not.
I'll get shackles. Oh shit, they're gone.
Vector. He's gonna die, right?
You better.
I don't think he's gonna. I was trying to not steal it, but kind of had to.
Coming. Coming.
Cool. Take that.
I'm gonna beat her up as she walks away. I'm chasing you down, bitch. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now.
Oh God, face is going into axe. That's brutal. Wow, killed him.
Oh, we're gonna lose our off lane.
Fuck you.
There he goes. Oh,
Good
neutral
eye.
keep. Awesome. Yeah. Oh fuck, I fucked that up.
Alright, going top. That's me. Shit. Ouch. Bottom killable or nah?
Not right now, not easily at least.
God damn it. Yeesh. It's a bad lane matchup. Is fucking this axe against faceless. He
Yeah.
has no chance. Thanks. Spectre's gonna get a kill again. This is us starting
Love it.
ugly. Maybe we can kill Switch Doctor. I'll be there in like
Yeah,
10
I'm ready.
seconds. 10 seconds ish.
He's been aggressive.
Alright, go, go, go. Switch Doctor.
I'm trying. Stun him, you fuck. Oh, he doesn't have it.
He's dead.
Nice.
Let's see what I can do mid.
Not mean for that. That was a good rotation. Definitely helped this lane. We had Witch Doctor was being super fucking aggressive.
Got meta kill too. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was good.
We get mana. Boots. Real quick. Go.
My ags will be good in this game for Vector and Painter. Damn. Bounties are up. I mean, XP runes. Nice. Oh, Puck was there. Still.
Oh, still got him. Come on. Oh,
Oh,
no good.
Puck might be able to get him. Oh, he missed.
Oh, I'm dead. Fuck just bailed on me. What are you doing now? Why are you coming now?
Wants that Wind Ranger's so bad. He got him. Can he get out? He's sick. He might. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just slippery little squirrel. No point me playing top axis, just fucking cutting the wave. Gotta rotate around.
It's fine. We just destructing him. It's fine. We're not in any risk.
I can come bottom in 10 seconds. I don't think you guys can kill him.
No, I don't think
Not
so.
yet, at least.
I never got a rune. Did you get ours?
No, I'll go get it now.
But Puck might have. He was over there.
No, it's still, if it's invisible, that means we never saw it. Or it's still there. Yeah. Yeah, if we know it's gone, it'll be off the map.
Gotcha.
Want to get Spectre? Tried to. I'm kind of far still. We have Faceless here. Oh, he TP'd. Go to the portal.
Oh shit. We can get some creeps here.
Whoa! You see that? That was cool.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit, here. I can't reach him.
Use combos or whatever you got. They're linked.
Oh, he died though.
I got another link. It relinked. Oh, he's gonna dunk me so fucking hard. Yep. Which I recognize the result still. Oh, puck though.
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Yep. Damn, we overcommitted. Faceless got out though. Could have been worse.
Once everyone else dies, I'm fucking.
Yeah,
Oh,
oh, Wraith King. Wait, what? Did he
he
use his ult? No.
must have.
He used mana, I guess.
Yeah. Very eventful fucking bottom lane though. Holy crap!
Yeah.
I should have just taken the tower of my snakes. I knew I could have done it. I just it looked
Yeah.
like we were gonna take it, so I was like, ah, I'm not gonna waste them on this. But I should have just done it.
I have Link soon. I'm gonna link these two. Dum dum.
I'm ready. I have shackles.
Uh-oh. Expect I went
Here,
there.
here.
Kill him, kill him. Yeah, he's dead.
We can kill her. Yeah. Let's take the tower at least, so they can't TP here anymore.
He has his ult still. Access blink.
He does not seem to want to go. I'm just gonna throw my snakes down, and actually, I don't even need to. Look, they're pulling. I can't help
Fuck,
it.
please let me die. Yep. God damn it. We are fucked. I think. Let's face this is really good. Oi, 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 oi. Ooh. Fucking better be a kill. Alright, it is. Or we're gonna die in return, probably. Yeah.
Here they come. Couple damage on that girl.
Oh, they have a
Oh,
war
fuck.
up here. Damn it.
I can't go in there.
And they blank on me.
I melt.
Alright. Well, I ate all the fucking shit. Hopefully it works out. I don't think that Puck died. Yeah, Puck's getting rocked.
Puck just fucking walked into me and got stunned because of the bongos.
Bongos. Yeah. You got a bunch of wand charges.
I used them. No one wants to
Mm.
fucking help. There we go, finally.
15 in. Oh boy.
Oh, really? I'm dead now. God damn it. We can't fucking catch anybody.
We just can't kill anybody. Like they've been here so long, we just can't do anything to them. We're so far behind. Just Skywrath won the law, acts at a great lane top. Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, we did well against Spectre bottom, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it's still a
I
Spectre.
mean, like, the lane came to us, basically. Everyone came to us pretty early.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
were
Faye's
fine. It
kind of
just, like,
pretty
yeah.
hard against that axe.
Alright. Still not over. We just gotta. Like, the problem is we just cannot finish people. Like, we just don't have the means to stop them. Did Faceless even use his ult there? His ult up, so no.
He did early.
Did he?
On what's his name? Skywrath.
Did he kill him at least?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember. It was right before the whole fight happened. Like that started everything.
Once Faceless. Oh shit! What the fuck are you doing there? Why are you so far in? It makes no sense.
Around? Chris was talking about Genjito earlier, Maggie. Yeah. He didn't say he liked it. What was he saying about it?
You can just say like,
Oh, talking about that game that came out. You were talking about it too on Steam, the horror one, like the. And he was saying we should play it. Huh? No. I thought you mentioned it to me. It was like from the same guy who makes Genjito, and he has like a horror game that came out. Horror Stories or something it's called. It's a really boring name. But yeah, he was saying we should like play it for Halloween and everyone hangs out in the Discord. Yeah. I said you'd probably be into it. You're way into Genjito.
oh my god, how did he Puck die just in one hit there? I don't know.
Like this melting, yeah.
He just fucking melted completely. I don't think you can take him. I think you're dead. You gotta run. Just bail.
Oh.
There's no way. Yeah, once I cannot believe how quickly Puck died.
Yeah, Pucks is getting trashed. I even got a kill for him, mid.
I'm just like blown away by how just he died in a second. I guess it must have been he must have killed himself on blade mail or something. Because I don't understand where all of his health went. That sucks. So we gave that guy kills, but he was so close to dead too. We just could never finish the kill. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah.
We have no damage. Like Faith is gonna take a
The
while to get
fucking
online.
Spectre being able to haunt from globally immediately is bullshit. Like,
The cooldown's my problem with it. Like he hasn't he doesn't have to like value it. He can just do it whenever he feels like it. That's the issue, I think.
every 40 seconds he can fucking shadow
That's
step.
why
It's
it's crazy.
global. It's
Yeah.
fucking global. That's the problem.
That's what I mean. Like his old ult was good because it was a long cooldown. You had to really make it count.
Yeah.
Like it was a big deal. Now it's just like, let me kill this guy quick and then continue farming. That's the thing. It takes zero commitment.
If it had a range, it would be fine.
I'd rather did a cooldown get nerfed. That's my problem with it.
We have
And if it was like a 120 cooldown, he wouldn't be worth getting taken out of support with it a 5.
yeah.
You want to save it for a carry or something more valuable. HP's gotta defend. I don't know if you can do.
Now we're at the stage where I can't show on the map. Like I have to.
No. Yeah, I've been trying to like deward and stuff, but it just ain't gonna happen. I'll just die if I try.
Yeah. I was fucking just not. I was just on a tower, hanging out underneath a tower, and they just jumped me. Oh, there it is. I just can't get it.
He has it all, right? No, he doesn't. Oh, God.
How does he never have his ult up?
Oh, that's not a great kill.
Whatever, fucking any kill at this point, honestly.
It's
Could be
true.
worse.
Oh my God, I didn't kill that Wind Ranger. Okay, there we go.
Finally, holy shit! I was. Because you can manually pop Inkswell. I don't know what Inkswell is. That you're.
My bubble.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, shit.
Let's get an ag so I can fucking make a Spectre of our own.
Mm-hmm.
That's my game plan. I don't care if I die. If he fucking haunts me, I'll just make him fucking my own version.
Hit himself.
And I'll die. Fuck it. God damn it. Oh boy. Whatever, I don't care about that.
Oh, mid. It's right here. He's warding here. Alright. Here I go, going to die.
The 2 sentries? Oh, it's a ward, okay. Probably a bad blink game.
Yeah, I'm
This
not getting it.
Spectre has,
I skipped it.
Radiance, he's going.
Yeah, I skipped it entirely. Or actually, well, rather, I had it in my queue, but I didn't
Yeah.
buy it because I figured it would be bad.
He just won't be able to ever get it off. Unless we're the ones initiating, which I doubt we will be with that as it's going.
No, we're gonna be on
Not
the
for a
budget
while, at
for
least.
now, so.
I mean, Skywrath doesn't necessarily scale well. Well,
We still have a chance with the
have a chance,
scaling
yeah.
and
Our face seems like a decent player.
I'm here, but I don't think I should get any
Here
closer
to
than
axe.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can defend pretty well. They're TPing out though. Yeah, they're not really here.
There's Axe. No, thanks. Push me away. Okay, that was probably a little more
Breaking
than
off
we
dying
needed,
again.
but
Whenever
that's
something's good's
worth
happening, Ricky's off dying. It's a
Yeah,
bummer.
whatever though. It's worth it. We get way
Yeah.
more for Axe
Just a
than they
little
get for
fucking
Rick.
sour on it.
You're coming.
Yeah, I don't think we needed that chrono, but I don't hate it.
You're
Better
coming.
safe than sorry. Try the D war. We should probably. I could have a
Yeah,
link.
but we can't show. If the second
Linking
we
these two is
show,
great. Ready? Go, go, go. There's a great link for
that's
these
what
two.
I'm
Oh,
worried about. This
guys,
girl, I
wait.
got her. I got her. You focus on.
I just gotta get out. Yeah.
She's on me.
Puck died. Fuck. Yeah, can't fight.
We can't show. As soon as we show,
Yeah.
they're on us, and we're too important for the fight. That's not a good fortify, right?
I don't know. It's alright. They can't really high ground, so I don't hate it. Not yet, at least. Eh, tower's up. They got back for some reason. Oh, they're coming back. Never
But
mind.
yeah, you and I cannot, we just cannot be the first to show. Spectre
Yeah.
will pop in on you and me. Like we just have to wait till she pops in. Like we can use Hex and like abilities that don't put us on the map, but I almost fucking survived that too with all that shit. If I didn't
All
have
of
to,
you. We were all like low. Like a bunch of you guys almost made it.
I don't have who benefits from.
Hmm?
This would be all right. Time reversal actually.
Mine do.
Yours, what do you get?
Makes things well better.
Okay. Are we gonna defend top?
And I think we should.
I don't know if everyone has a TP though.
I think the only fights we should take are tower
Jesus
defense.
doesn't have a TP, so I'm going to hang out, maybe push some lanes until then, and I'll push with my.
Waiting. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm coming up now. Oh shit! Oh, he's dead. God, they kill him fast.
Yeah.
That's the problem. People just like farming out in like real dangerous places. Don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Could have been worse.
We survived a lot there. Yeah.
I'm gonna put up the sentries, the standard sentries.
Yeah.
We gotta go on someone like we gotta go on like Spectre. I feel like because we have to go on someone that can't hop on
Yeah.
us either.
That'd be ideal.
No,
Kyrath ain't bad.
yeah, but let us find us. I am coming. Here I come to die.
All right. It's good. Good. Kyrath kill. Then he's gonna come back. There he is. Nice kills.
Oh, he's shackled.
She's somewhere. There she is. Oh, Axe
Trying-
is there.
oh.
Fucking goddamn. Breaking's gonna die.
This is first life. First life.
Okay. I don't know how we kill Axe. You have shackles and shit. Yeah. Just can't let him get away. That'd be crazy. Nice. Awesome. Uh-oh. They're fine.
Yep.
It's still full health almost.
Yeah, but hopefully he doesn't die for it. I'm gonna start walking down if you guys want to chase.
He got him. Wow.
How? Oh, he can
Okay.
just go wherever he wants. I forgot. Or he might have just killed himself.
Radiance got him. Our puck's not very good at like being puck and escaping shit. It looks
Yeah.
like.
How does this ogre totem thing work? I just hit it and I go. I don't have to do anything else.
I think you. I might go the way. I think it's just what you're facing. It goes. You want to sentry it? You say anything to the
Yeah,
ward?
give me a second.
These guys are obvious. They're wars. Wherever we're fighting, there's probably a ward. I think this is good.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I lived.
Oh
What
shit,
the?
no!
What are you trying to do? I was so confused. I was scared.
I
You trying to?
was
What
trying
are
to
you
use an
trying to
item
use?
and my
Uh,
close to my
trying to force staff me.
yeah.
I was
Have an
baffled.
F
What the
for
fuck?
my F is my key for one of my items.
All right, I got my fucking painting. Maybe axe. Ooh, an axe illusion. I can get a spin.
More fucking shackle duration for sure. Do I just go straight for Ghost Scepter? No, probably not. What if I get Refresher Orb? Shackle that
Yeah.
fucking asshole forever.
Also, just double snakes for tap. Yeah, we're not really pushing though. It's a problem. We
We're never gonna
can't.
push until we're winning.
I need a survival item now. Let's just get A on disc. Complete pussy option, but I need it. Oh, I want your picture. I must draw you.
Oh my god, the bongos are so insane. Jesus, look at all the shit that they have on me. I'm still fucking burning from something. What is doing that burn damage to me still? Oh, that puck is gonna die. I can't survive. She just fucking jumps on me. This is insane. Holy shit, this is like so strong.
Was this the part where no, for the next time I lose.
She just goes for me. She just looks for me and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's not gonna kill her.
Ooh, he did.
And he's gonna die. Did he not get I guess he had a BKB, he just didn't do anything with it. Holy shit. Oh, I'm ready. Ready to die again. It's insane how fast he kills.
Yeah.
And like, I guess our Irate King is just done. He's just not playing anymore.
Yeah, he's giving up. Oh well.
Rough one. Every time I fucking pick this guy, it's fucking Spectre in the game.
Yeah, I'm tired of Spectre. Too good. Yeah, it's pretty much like he's getting nerfed. I know his all especially. His axes took. I think he was more. He's definitely the biggest issue. Way more than Vector. He just dominated his top. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
good.
it? It was Axe and who? Wind Ranger
Wind
against
Ranger.
you
She didn't do
and
much. It's just act like I can't touch him at all. And
Faceless.
Faceless, he gets destroyed by him. Our Faceless he kept dashing in to try to kill Axe, and he's just dead then.
Yeah, he missed a couple of early, like easy kills, but
Yeah.
it's a bummer. It happens.
One
So.
loss. I'm fine with
Alright.
that.
You
Alright.
done?
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Later.
Hello.
Hello.
Alright. So, what's the best way to reconcile these two things? Should I just put, should I change, should I make my changes to yours or your changes to mine? For the,
So what specifically, how much did you do? Like what did you do, I guess?
the, I guess a lot of it's in script, so it probably doesn't super matter. Let me, take a look here. Maybe I just pull them in and look at them side by side.
Drawing some example runes for. I'm gonna make the combined everything fire, just so that we can have, you know, the door rune in and also have the repel and attract in at the same time. I'll start drawing that stuff. That should only take a couple of hours, like an hour or two.
So I fiddled a little bit with well, here, let me just pull your prefab in and we'll see what the differences are. Your prefab is in prefab. Is yours, I forget, is it player prefab new or player prefab? New looks like the
mine should just be player prefab. I don't think I usually don't name things new. Like I just overwrite them and delete the old one. Let me double check though. Mine is in a bad place, so I should have moved it to just the prefabs area, but it's not in there. It's actually in Bone Jam, and it's just called player prefab.
Okay. Is let's see here. I wish there was a way to fucking. I mean, I guess there is. We should take the. Should we take the camera off of this thing so we could like move it around without fucking having this whole huge.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You know, the player prefab has like the camera and the UI thing attached to it. So whenever I click on it, you know, this is what it shows me as the player prefab, you know, and then I have no idea where the player is actually standing except for from where the camera is.
No, mine is not zoomed out. Mine, like,
but this
if
isn't.
Mine is like Mine is pretty close to right next to the player. It is hovering a little above him. I don't think I have the UI as part of the player. In the Bone Jam player prefab, that one's mine.
Bone Jam. That's the one I'm on.
And I know mine doesn't have, like, I'm on mine right now. When I click player prefab, it's pretty much right on top of my player.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's a setting I have.
What else is under your prefab? Your player prefab. Yeah, it should just be the first person player and the control and the grab point.
So wait, this one from the Bone Jam folder is yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, but all mine are like so zoomed out.
I don't know why that would be the case either.
Alright, so let me put these side by side, not within.
Oh, maybe because you're in local space and I'm in global space on your scene view.
Where is
it's the one that looks like a box for you, second from the left.
Global, okay.
But the difference here will be now your transform things will not look like it's pretty close. Now your transform things, either way, it's still way off for you. I don't know why. We can just bring the player prefab component though down, like the first person player or player first person up to the, like give it to 0 offset inside there, that should be fine. Because the player prefab is really just a box to package these in. So like if you just go to the player first person and change all of those, if we both go into player first person and change all of its position things to 0, that
Okay.
should put it right on top of its thing, basically.
Alright, so go into here. Change this all to 0. Still doesn't seem to.
That
it's-
should put it right on top. You're not in play mode or anything weird, right?
Not that I know of.
Like for me, that puts mine right on top of the um, transform gizmo. Delete all player prefabs. Just. Or
Maybe
I
we
guess
should just
one,
make a
hold on.
brand new one that combines everything and fixes all this.
Well, like I don't know. Like it's weird because you're in global space, and now click on the player prefab or sorry, the player first person here. Okay, now remove all of those. Set all of those to 0 again. I don't know, where is it? What the fuck is out there? Is it the grab point? Grab the grab point. Check the grab point and see if that's out, like way out there too.
Where?
It can't be. It's not part of the player because making it part of the player actually breaks the grab point.
Where's the grab point
It's just
then?
the next thing under the player prefab box. Change that all to 0 for now because it'll reset its own position. It doesn't matter what that is.
Okay, that's all 0.
This just shouldn't be happening. Like it's not. There's nothing in there unless there's something. Do you have some other piece of the player? Did you add anything to the player prefab? Oh, your camera, your examine camera.
Yeah, but my examine camera, or that's actually a separate thing.
Well, is there anything else under the player first person that you added? Oh, you have the. Is the canvas?
The canvas
Oh, I
is
guess the canvas is on there. Huh.
the canvas is for the reticle, and that does seem to be what it zooms into when I, like when I'm on this and.
Yeah, mine doesn't give a shit about the camera. I don't know why. Or the canvas, rather.
Here, before I do anything, let me go back to the way it was and also just make sure. Let me try to go work from yours. So let's pull yours in. This is the Bone Jam one. Pull them in. And then let's fix it from here. Let's unpack it first. Here's another thing I always unpack because I don't know if I change something in this
If you
prefab.
unpack, it means that when I change something on the player prefab, it will not update on yours.
Yeah, that was the
If
that
you
was the
change it
plan.
on yours, it will not.
But if I
if
pull
you
something
save-
into a scene and change it, will it change the prefab itself or just that scene?
No, you have to
instance?
save over the prefab manually. It's a manual process to do that. Or update it in isolation or whatever. But if you want my changes though, which is really how we should be working, you don't want to unpack. Like over time, if we're both working on the prefab kind of thing, because then we have to go through this process every time. I don't know why your transform is always like grabbing the reticle canvas, because mine doesn't even care that it exists or is on there.
Must be a setting or something. Yeah, whatever. We can worry about that later. I just want to get the other stuff dealt with. Alright, so let's just compare these side by side. Okay. Player prefab, player prefab, that's all the same. First person camera, first person camera. Looks to be basically the same. Oh, sorry, whoops, I'm not clicking on that. Or wait, I should be looking at player first person. Okay, so I do have a physics material, which I can just pull onto yours. That's one thing. Where is that? No stick, physics material. Actually, here's probably the better way to do this. Let's just do that. And then look at this. No stick, 0.90, 0.5, 1.8, y-axis. We do have a little bit. Oh, I changed my mass a little bit on mine to make the jump a little more heavy, so we can turn the mass up a little bit on yours. 0.2. 0, infinity checked, none continuous. First person movement speed. Oh, I messed with the speed stuff on mine to make it a little less floaty and make the player a little less mobile. So let me go down here. Sorry, down here. Alright, so go to your player first person, come here. So speed 5 and 8. Left shift. Honestly, probably the faster way to do this would be to turn mine into your, to put your change into mine, because I think I have probably 8 or 10 small changes that are gonna, whatever, we've started doing it. This was fun. Well, first person 1, player, blah, that's all the same. Mixed 5, none. And then what about here? Player hold drop. First person camera, grab point, mixed, nothing, 5, none, 0, 0. Player inspect I need to add to yours. Alright, so add component. Player inspect. And it needs the first person camera. Player camera transform. That's my own cameras transform. So this is your own cameras transform. And then 10, none. Can inspect default layer. None. Wait, why is this? No, it's not. Inspect camera, first person camera. Inspect camera. Or inspect main camera? Yeah, inspect main camera. I see is none. Dialogue. Box dialogue. Where the fuck is that on? I don't even remember. That's just a script. Okay. There's that. I guess. I didn't really think about how this is gonna work later, but whatever. For now, that's fine. Alright, so first person camera. Should all be the same. Capsule mesh. Yours is at negative 0. Or 0.
0.3, I think, is what everything at.
0.3. So that stays on the same because we want to keep that. That might mess with the camera stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. That's the only thing. Ground check. Ground check is the same. Why is grounded bolded on yours?
Because it means that it's changed from the prefab. A bold thing means that it does not match what the prefab is.
Alright, this is gonna be the one. Okay, so snow footsteps you're not gonna have, I don't think. Snow footstep sounds. Blah, 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 blah. First person audio. Snow footstep sounds. Okay. SW2, SW6, SW2, SW4 here.
I think I should make the sparks a little thinner. The trail sparks. I guess.
Alright, so those are all those. 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 3.53. 5, 5, 3.5. 3. Player first person. Player. Alright, which one of these do I want? Not sure which one of these I want. Whatever, we'll just try either one. Alright, so that's fine. Reticle canvas should be the same. No, it's not. Why is it not? Shader channels, normal and tangent, are most often used with lighting. Mine has some kind of error on it, but whatever. We'll just ignore that. Grab point. My grab point and your grab point appear to be the same. Alright, so let me turn my player off. Will be your player. Okay. Okay, the no footstep stuff is not working, so I'm gonna guess that I put the wrong stuff on here. Is that one we wanted? Wait, did I forget a sound source maybe? Yes, I did. Step audio is the sound source.
There's another PGM meeting on the November 2nd, so next Wednesday or next Thursday rather. Just a regular playtest meeting.
Right on. I'm down to go.
Yeah, I think I'll go just to keep people interested, show them the new effects, and we'll have some puzzles by then. Maybe work on some control stuff.
Okay. It's getting hits now, but I'm not hearing any audio. There it is. Alright, so we want the second step audio and the second ground check. I assume those are the ones that belong to yours.
At some point, you feel like drawing some of these runes so that we can save them out and get your drawings in, so it's not biased to mine. That could be helpful too. But it takes forever. I'm doing one rune right now. And I'm still only on rune fucking 56.
Just draw a bunch of the same image, you mean? Like over and over?
Yeah, I have a setting in there that saves it out to a folder, and then I would just need you to zip up that folder and send it to me.
Gotcha. Alright, so now I should be able to draw, right? I have your guy.
There might still be I might have forgotten to save the drawing material to the prefab, which might be if you can't draw, that's probably why. It's easy to find and figure out, but just test to see.
Yeah, I currently still can't draw.
But you're not getting
Also,
any errors, right? It's just you're not seeing anything on the ground. So then just go to yeah, it doesn't look like there are any errors. So then just go to draw controller or drawing controller or something like that. It's under the player, first person player or player, yeah, first person. There should be something called draw. Oh no, actually, sorry, it's under drawing. I lied. Draw controller. I might not have, oh, because you're not using the prefab version of this too. This could have changed. So maybe just find the drawing object and re-import it.
Alexa, stop. Stop.
This is what I mean about why we should just not unpack things, because you'll want things to automatically update. It's also possible I didn't save that because I'm.
Is it this one? Drawing.
It's probably in Bone Jam too. I really need to move all that shit out of Bone Jam, but it's just where I defined all those prefabs, so I left it in there for then.
Drawing. Okay, so pull the prefab of drawing in. There it is. Prefab of drawing. And regular
and then
drawing
the other one. And then hopefully that works. You might need to relink some shit. You might need to redefine on the drawing prefab where the player is and shit. We probably should just include the drawing prefab as part of the player.
No, that works.
Yeah. Is it casting shadows while you're drawing? No, it's not, right? No, okay.
No, I don't think so.
Because technically it's off the ground, so I was just curious as if it was casting shadows. I thought I turned it off, but like at one point I thought I turned it off, and then suddenly it looked like it switched back to a lit shader, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So just if you do notice that it looks like sometimes it's casting shadows, let me know.
I also need to give your wizard's arms skin. It's not that really matters, but
I like having them black. If that's what you mean. I like them not having the stupid texture. The texture looks bad.
Really? I thought it looked good.
I don't like the texture on it. It looks fine, I guess. It's just, maybe it's just I'm just not into the toon shading of it. I don't mind toon shading, but it just...
There is no toon shading on that
texture.
one currently. There's just an outline.
Well, it might just be the way it looks, yeah. It's like designed to emulate toon shading.
What does it look like on mine? Where
If we get
is the material?
publisher, we could hire someone to make the arms model for us. That'd be so nice.
CH39. I think I want CH. I think I just called it CH40. Whoops. Do I just drag it? I forget how I did this. Did I just drag it on?
What are you looking for? Oh, you're putting the texture back on? I like it better black. We do need to figure out at some point too the camera movement stuff before.
I don't know. I think that definitely looks better than black. Just looks unfinished to me. Like it looks like just not done.
We do need to fix the camera stuff for drawing at some point too. We'll have to, like how yours gets all wiggly at the end of your thing. I still don't understand exactly why that's happening, but it must have something to do with Unity's input system or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff is for the vertical slice. You know, doesn't need to be done for that. But I do think for the vertical slice, this thing. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, can I does not have a mesh?
The wiggle. Oh, the draw on multiple points thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I was thinking about it after you had mentioned it. I was realizing, actually, maybe I don't want to do this, but like we might actually have to stop moving objects because the drawing works in world, and it's gonna be weird if you're drawing, like, because it's gonna by nature of the way drawing works, you're gonna wind up accidentally drawing back and forth a lot. So any rune that relies on like dot product is gonna get really weird on that.
So there's no way to fix this?
No, that is fixable. That is no problem. But I'm talking about the fact that on a drawing, if you're drawing on a moving surface, like just by the nature of the way it's gonna work is you're gonna draw on a point, keep drawing, but the surface is gonna be moving. So you're like, if you aren't constantly moving your mouse, you're gonna technically draw forward and then draw backwards and then draw forward and then draw backwards.
I
like
just figured
anytime
as if you were drawing on something and either one of two things. The first is not optimal. The second I think is fine, which is like if you're drawing on. I think this could break a lot of things if you found a way to abuse it. So I don't like this first option. But my original thought was like, oh, things don't move while you're drawing on them. And my second thought was, if it starts moving, your rune just poofs away as a fizzle would.
Yeah, that's neither of those is ideal, but it might. I'm like, if I can't find a better solution, we might have to go that way. I realize.
I wouldn't keep, just because you can't draw on moving things without your drawing disappearing. I wouldn't exclude moving things from the game altogether just because of that.
No, I would not do that. But I'm just saying it's just not the ideal solution at all. I really need to think about it in general, because
Is the jumping, moving into stuff still fixed? So yeah, it still appears to be fine. I also, you can, I think this is neat, although it's hard to make it feel right, at least right out the box, but where's the moving platform? If I give it some, or no, I actually need to change its end location to have some rotation. Well, is this not? Okay, maybe it's, this will ruin it. Maybe I have to do it beforehand. Yeah, it probably gets the transform in the beginning. But I made it, why is that happening? That shouldn't be happening. It's supposed to rotate into that. Oh, rotate after arrival. Oh, I know. I also know why. Okay. I gotta turn this back off again. But then it should rotate. To 45. And gotta turn that back off. Let's rotate now, right? No, what's fucking happening? I changed literally nothing about this. Okay. Let's try turning that off. Is it because it has this collider box on it now? It's the only thing I added to it since. Let's just try turning that off for a second. Okay, now it's instantly going, which is also not what it should be doing. Okay, that's more close to what it should be doing.
you don't have rotate after arrival checked anymore.
Yeah, no, that just makes it so that when it's traveling, it doesn't rotate as sure it should. It waits till it arrives and then it turns. Oh, no, why? This was working before. I'm really not sure why. It's also like the way it was before. Or maybe just doing it. Then it should rotate. No, why the fuck is this not working anymore? It literally changed nothing about it. And I know it still worked with the box collider, because the whole reason I stopped doing it was because it's also like shaking a little bit now.
Is it colliding with something?
I don't understand.
Got a mesh collider and a box collider on? Is that...
Yeah, it's got a box collider to tell when something's on it. So it still behaves as I... Okay. That's normal. Rotate after arrival no longer works for some fucking reason. Unbelievable. Okay, let's look at the fucking code. Rotate after arrival doesn't work. Oh. I don't know why this is in here. Guess this needs to be out here. And also... Oh, I know why. Because I added this, so I just need... There's probably a much smarter way to do this, but whatever. That works for what we're trying to do right now.
Oh shit. Oh, what's
Alright, now that should work. We should be able to turn this box collider. Okay. Now if I turn rotate after arrival on. There. There we go. But yeah, I think it looks kind of neat when it turns while you're on it. It just feels like you do slowly slide off, but it's buggy as hell when you hit the edge. Anyway, what were we talking about before I got into that whole
I have
thing?
no idea. I'm just sitting here drawing a million of the same thing. Like 100 of the same thing.
Oh, I was gonna. So what is the what is the thing you were saying that would be hard to solve about or drawing on moving things would be bad because or would be hard because
like as it's moving, if you don't move your mouse, it's naturally gonna draw across the surface. That
Yeah.
feels normal.
like
But
this. Whee.
Yeah, but like if you were to uh draw like try to draw like while that's moving, if you were to try to draw right and left, like it's just gonna be impossible.
Yeah.
So I need to make it relative on a moving platform. I need to detect that and make it relative to the local position on that object. And like it's gonna also be hard if you're on the ground, but at very least that would make sense um, because like if you're on the ground and something is moving, then and you know if you move and then you stop your mouse for a second, at least it makes sense that it goes backwards a little bit. But we'll make things that like do dot products hard to handle because people are gonna like the dot product of going forward then backwards and then going forwards again is gonna get everything all fucked up. So
Yeah,
it
I
does
get,
make me
okay, I see what you're
wonder.
saying.
I wonder. It does make me wonder if I either need to detect a complete opposite direction and ignore that in my dot product detection script, or if we need to find a new way to detect corners. Um, we'll have to figure that out.
Gotcha.
I mean, we could do it by just never requiring a corner drawing thing on a moving object, but that still feels like someone's gonna try eventually. I keep accidentally drawing the repellent.
Oh, the pickup and stuff I still need to fix. Why is that not working on your prefab?
Yeah, it's actually you need to put the actual object grabbable on the like you had object or you had object grabbable. You need to put object controllable instead on those things.
That was on player first person, right?
No, you need to put it on
Okay.
the on like the apples.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Then you need to put controllable. They are controllable objects.
Okay, so you didn't change the script. That script still exists. The object
Yeah,
wrappable.
that still needs to exist because you still need to identify what can be grabbed and what can't be.
I'm saying, but you didn't change it
Even if I did, it wouldn't work. It goes by name.
Okay, so on these orbs, for example, I need to put on object controllable, right?
Yeah. Probably should have named it controllable object, but I didn't think about it at the time.
I don't know. I like that. If we're gonna have a bunch of different designations, like object this, object that. I don't know if we will, but starting with object might not be bad because then you could just do object X. Object controllable. I also have, I'll get your opinion on how I should set this up, because it doesn't do it, they don't do anything right now, but like I figured this would be the pillar, you know, the pillar, the key and the lock and key system for the, okay, that was the other thing I needed to do that I couldn't remember. This guy needs to be CH40. That's not gonna save. CH40. You know, these are I made the buttons that you can press, and I think also the whole like material that's like a force field where you can draw through it, but you can't go through it. I was thinking that actually will be insanely useful for puzzles like the how to draw the, you know, remember I said in the beginning, oh, there could be a cool puzzle with the duplicate and combine, where like it really matters where you put each corner and etc. And I was like, you could segment that by rooms, but it'd be really hard to get the player to draw through that shape through the rooms. But I just thought there's a bunch of things you could do where just like that field is just like a glass floor that you can draw through into other rooms, basically, right? Because you can't pass through it, so you would stand on it and then you just look down and draw. But here's so this is the pedestal. Originally I was gonna have it like attracted like the attract room and have it like just floating here, but I just made instead made a field that it enters and it removes the gravity and adds just a little bit of upward force, so it perpetually bounces at around the same height. And I kind of like that. And the off switch is like, okay, once I touch it, I'm on, and then once you remove it, I wait to see if it hasn't bounced in a minute. And I thought that might be an interesting way to do it, just because like then shit could knock this off without having to transfer control or anything like that. Like it just gets knocked off.
Yeah, I mean that could be neat. What do you want to do with the bouncing balls?
They're just a key mechanism. They're just like a thing to say, this is on, I'm powering something with this. So like I slot it in there and a door opens. I slot it in there and this happens. I figured that would be this would be the Boolean, the on off, and then the pressure plate would be more contiguous. So like if I had a puzzle where I wanted it, I wanted to do this type of thing where the player has to put an object on this in order that everything moves. So like you walk into a room, this platform is not moving, but when I stand on this, now it starts moving. I step off it, now it stops. And even if I stop it in the middle, it'll stop right there in the middle.
Yeah.
And that's the pressure plate model, where this one I would just throw it on there, and if the moving platform was affected by it, it would just stay moving back and forth at this sort of clip. Unless something knocked this off and then turns off. I think that's it. That's the only puzzle elements I think
switches
we
definitely do need to be. I think definitely switches need to be interactable without direct player input for sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to just have a button press. I think those two things, and then this as just a mechanism of like, okay, you've used this, now it's gone. You can't use it anymore for this room. I was watching a video today. It was a Game Maker's Toolkit video. I'll send it to you. You should watch it and tell me. It really did make me think. Maybe we could get away, but maybe this isn't the best game for it. But maybe it is. I don't know. Like, I can't think of a better game that I've ever prototyped than this one for it. Is the thing. Is like. It's about this game. It's on this series they do call Weekenders, where they show you a puzzle game or a game you could beat in a weekend. It's always been a puzzle game so far, though. But there's this one that they do where it's like you get a room. It's a physicsy room with physicsy stuff, and the gimmick of the game is you get a random 3 tools that rotate every. The room is static. But there's multiple ways to solve the puzzle, and sometimes there's just no way to solve the puzzle with the tools you get. And they throw you in a room, give you 3 random things to solve the puzzle with, and you have to try and figure out. So it's like a different puzzle every time. And I thought, maybe we could do that in this game. Maybe it could just, not the randomness, but like maybe we could design it more so it's just like, the world is open, you find the things in the order you find them in, and sometimes you come into a room that you can solve, and sometimes you don't. I do think that would be it would be a less accessible game that way, but I can't think of a better set of mechanics to do that type of thing with than this.
Yeah, no, that does sound much difficult. I think I have read about that game. I think it's called Mona Lisa.
Yeah, it's something like it sounds like Mona Lisa. It's not Mona Lisa, but it's like Mona Lisa with like 2 letters swapped, basically.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe that could be done, and that sounds like maybe cool DLC, but that does not sound like initially, because I think we're gonna have too many things to worry about already of like making sure that the drawing's always super reliable and all that other shit, and like I just don't think
See,
that
that's what I
adding more
I would have said.
complexity.
Yeah, that's what I said. The only reason I even brought it up or thought of it is because it really sounds like it lends itself more to your more recent philosophy of just like if the player can do it.
Well, I mean that is
that-
just like I still think that way of like if the player can do it, then fine. But that assumes it can be done. There is a defined solution. But like having things where the player can't do it and they don't know they can't do it is a lot more
Well,
difficult.
I think you'd have to design it like this game in a way where like it's not likely, but it is possible you could get a combination that's impossible in a room, but it's not likely. They basically designed the room such that like almost any combination of things could get you to the exit. I don't. It is. He compares it. He says this is like a puzzle game and immersive sim had a baby because it's more about like finding a creative combination of things, finding a creative way to use this combination of things, than it is about finding a one solid answer. But it is really interesting. Let me just say that I will definitely be exploring this in a game jam in the future. It's. I will definitely buy this game too. It's only $5.
Is that you get to
Yeah,
be
it's
creative
a neat concept
and
for sure.
crafty with your solution. You get to find completely unique ways to overcome the level at hand. Maybe
I've wanted to try an immersive sim forever, but they seem daunting, and you know, a more distilled version of the thing that you get from an immersive sim might be fun.
I don't know that I like I would consider that immersive sim like in terms of what the thing I get from immersive sim is this idea is really the thing I get from immersive sim is the clockwork world. Like
Yeah, but that's then
that's
by
like
that
so
definition,
much
like
of what
Skyrim is an immersive sim.
Skyrim kind of is closer to immersive sim. It is.
Maybe
Like
maybe I've heard people say Fallout and BioShock, but I've never heard anyone say Skyrim. Maybe I don't know enough about Skyrim to say one way or the other, but like I've never heard anyone call Skyrim an immersive sim. I have heard people say BioShock is so influenced by immersive sims that it almost is one, but it doesn't really have that whole like you know, immersive solutions with your tool set thing. And what was the other one? BioShock and Fallout, I've heard people say is a little bit like an immersive sim.
trying to just see if people consider Skyrim an immersive sim.
But either way, still, even if they do, right, then I say, oh, well, then Outer Wilds is an immersive sim.
It definitely is.
Maybe I could kind of see that argument. I don't think most people would consider it that, but I could see some similarities for sure.
It is by my definition.
Okay, well, then my favorite game is an immersive sim.
Yeah.
I just don't think you have the numerous enough tools, and the tools don't really interact enough to be considered an immersive sim by the traditional definition. Like, yeah, you have your flashlight, you have your camera that you can shoot out, and you have your ship, and those things can interact with each other, but
And there's like physics and you know, there's the clockwork world thing going on. Like I don't think immersive sim needs to be super interactive stuff. Like the big like the Dishonored games, it doesn't have like super interactive systems in terms of like systems affecting each other that much. It's like you have your power system, and it's a clockwork world, and that's what kind of makes it an immersive sim. That clockwork world thing is really what does it.
I'm reading by the definition. The thing I guess that would disqualify Outer Wilds would be that emphasis of player choice in solving the problems is not really a thing in Outer Wilds. Because when I look up immersive sim, it says an
Well,
immersive
this says
sim.
emphasizes player choice. At least the definition I'm looking at, right?
Yeah,
It says it doesn't say in solving the puzzles, and there definitely is player choice in solving the puzzles. You can go they're like the Outer Wilds is the player choice game. You can do anything from the start.
It's an open world. Yeah, I would say I would call that more open world than. But I think we're splitting hairs. I see what you're saying. I would say, it's open, but like it's not like I can solve the. It's not like I can use my tools to solve this rising sand cactus thing in a different way. Actually, we did that. That's a bad example because I think we discovered that you did solve it in a different way, or you just ran through it, or something like that.
Yeah, well, I just flew through it. Like you waited for the sand to, and Dave, I think, also just flew through it.
Yeah.
And I think you waited for the sand to.
I waited for the sand to be a little higher so that the bottom cactuses at least weren't an issue. Maybe I could work that into my the frequency game, the one where the map rearranges itself. Just have it so make it into a puzzle game. I mean, make it into a puzzle game where it's less about re-rolling. I also thought when this thing was hitting the thing, it would make this part would light up. Also, all the red parts are supposed to be the material that is on the orbs. How do I do that actually? Where do I pull that from?
Sorry, what are you looking for?
The orb material to put on these.
That's in door the same thing place or the bone jam thing. I just threw everything for the bone jam in the bone jam folder. Not sure why there are 2 bone jams.
Are there actually 2, or is it just?
I don't know. Just go to resources bone jam or something like that. Is where it is. Resources. Maybe it's in. Where is it? Where did I put it? I don't know where I put the bone jam folder now that I think about it.
Scene.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, that's the
scripts.
scene. Okay.
Oh, scene, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there they are. So those are the orbs. The materials are gonna be. That's the orb itself, I think.
Okay. I could just put the physics material on that and make it, or actually it should have a. Oh, what just happened? Oh, that's the camera. Okay. It should be there exactly the same as these, I would think, because.
I don't remember if I put the object controllable on those. It looks like I did.
Key orb red material. Let's just try throwing that on these orbs for now and see how they look.
Alright, 2 runes down. 3, I guess, because the door I already drew 1,000 of those. I should probably draw some more doors with bigger doorknobs so people can fucking draw their gigantic doorknobs and be happy. I need to.
There we go. That works perfect. There we go. And then let's see how it looks on this on the thing. Not too bad. Not too bad. Just gotta give him that.
Oh shit! The repel rune does not look like what I've drew. I totally forgot what the repel rune looked like. God damn it! That's gonna be so much more drawing, but it does look better that way. And it's way more distinct. Alright. Back to the fucking drawing boards. Those other ones will just be fizzles. That's good. I would have to draw those anyway. They would need to be the fizzle rune anyway, because you have to draw not only the rune 100 times, but you need to draw every thing that you think that the thing could confuse for the rune 100 times. Whew, okay.
I mean, we could try and get Dave and Jeff in to help us with that.
And we will need to eventually. It's not that much work. It's just like 2 hours of work to of just 2 hours of just fucking straight drawing shit. In the game is not as fun. All right, repel rune. This looks way better anyway. That, and it's more fun to draw.
I also thought when it hits this thing, the red part or whatever color it is, depending on the color of the key orb, will like make a low, pleasant, magical hum noise if you're close enough to it, and regardless of how close you are, this part will like light up, being like, you know, acknowledging the bounce.
Mm. Yeah, that does sound. Sorry,
I also did fix the wait. Okay, that's actually not working. Why is that not working? Oh, we had the same stuff there, but player inspect. Open mine. Player prefab. Dialog box. First person camera. First person camera transform. Well, you also have a thing on yours called player controllable. What is that? I don't have that on mine.
It's the thing that lets the rune control you. Remember, I was saying that there's a player controllable that, because it's handled a little bit differently than an object controllable. When you grab the player, you're gonna need to turn off things like the player movement scripts and shit.
Gotcha. I don't understand why this isn't working. Player first person. Ram, please turn that down. Ram. First person key. Okay. Okay, it's getting that. It says I'm currently inspecting, but it's not working.
Is it because, like, is the inspection camera doing the thing it's supposed to do? Is it just because my camera has a different priority? It might
It
be because
might, yeah, that would be if you have a
I
different
probably changed my
priority.
priority because
Okay.
I have the door camera too. So I probably bumped the priority of the camera up one.
Okay, I'll have to
Or down
think
one, or
about
whatever
how
the
to
thing.
fix that. I can't remember how I set it up.
Because I have the door camera, and I never wanted the door camera to actually take
Where do you
primary
see the priority in the
in the
camera?
camera itself. There should just be something called priority on it.
Priority 1 is what I had, and you have priority.
Ooh, that looks terrible. I don't know what that I should even classify.
I know you have priority 1. We have the same priority.
I also have the door cam, which might have its own priority.
And where that's on the player somewhere.
That's in the drawing, I think. Maybe it's on the player, but I believe it's in the drawing thing. Though I really do need to just put the drawing to be part of the player prefab.
Here, let me just real quick turn yours off and make sure mine still works. If mine doesn't still work, it just probably means it is because of the drawing camera. There's like one more camera in the room than is being accounted for by my script. Or no, it worked before, yeah, okay, so it still works on my... Before I go fiddling around with too much, let's save.
$46 on the new on the correct repel rune. Woo!
46?
Yep, 46 out of 100. I find 100 is a good, solid number for a number of examples you could use. And I'm kind of letting these be drawn sloppy because now they're a little bit more distinct, which is nice. So like, I don't really need them to be perfect. If a person draws them a little sloppier, as long as they know what it is, and then that should be fine. But we will need to do a lot of bug testing for and identifying the things that should not catch that do catch. But we'll figure that out as time comes.
Alright, let's find that draw camera. And
Well, if it worked on the old one, with even with the draw camera still enabled, then it must be something about the prefab itself.
yeah, I'm not sure what it would be though, because all this stuff on the... maybe it's about the camera. Did you change anything about the camera other than the priority?
I can't remember, but it's possible.
Actually, it doesn't even look like you did change the priority. The only difference I'm seeing is that you removed the zoom. Probably so you can
Yeah,
use the
fuck
middle
that
mouse.
zoom. Yeah, I hate it. Confuses the shit out of me sometimes.
I don't see why that would have anything to do with this. So drawing door cam priority is 0. Let's turn off the drawing for a second and see if it works with that off. And then it must be something on the prefab if that's what's going on. No, it still doesn't work with the drawing stuff off. So it is something about the prefab, but what could it be? This wouldn't match mine, but let's try dragging this to here. Actually, no. That gets assigned by the thing that you're looking at, right? So that won't fix anything. In fact, it will probably break things. Alright, let's try looking at the actual thing. Player inspect. Alright, so when I turn this on, oh wait. Let's turn you off for 1 second. Turn you back on. Alright, that is getting populated right away. Does that get populated right away? Yes, it does. Yeah, everything about it is working except... I have no idea, but I have to go to bed soon, so maybe this is a problem for another day. Let me try turning this to 1 for a second. Turning this to 2. Maybe it doesn't matter if you turn a camera off if they have the same priority in the beginning or something like that. That didn't work either. Weird. When I turn it off, or here, let's see how this behaves when that's off. Turn this on. And where's the inspect camera? Where's the inspect camera? Alright, so it's following me around, as it should be. Now let's turn yours on. Mine off. Look at the inspect camera. Okay, so the inspect camera is not following the player around as it should be. It's not following the player around, and it also does do what? So what priority would this have to be? I see, okay. I see. That's right. This must be it, right? I just need to change this to this. And then it should just work, right? Okay, it's following me. Good start.
Yeah, and as I draw this 1,000 times, I'm like, oh, this looks cooler. I'm gonna do this one. And then I'm drawing, and then I start doing that. I'm like, oh man, this one looks cooler. I'm gonna do this one. I just keep changing when I'm drawing. It's not helpful.
Really didn't understand what you're saying. Like you have to draw everything that it might be and everything that you
So you first draw 100 versions of the correct rune, so that like it gets an idea of the general shape, because it needs to be 100 different times. Like 100 seems to be a good enough number where it can get like the regular variance in someone's drawing that knows what they're drawing.
Okay.
And then you also need to draw the things that could be slightly look very similar, but and easily could be confused with it. So like, for example, the attract rune that we had come up with that I sent in the text a while ago, it was like a circle with like a arrow cut in half, right, going up the mid in the middle of it. But if I just did that without actually so if I just did one side of half of the arrow, it probably would still classify it as a tract. So I need to do 100 versions of that with just the 100 versions of that with just one arrow, so that I can tell it that it's and add that to it's like, here are examples of no rune, so that it knows for sure that it should not count when there's just one arrow, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. I see. Where's the canvas? That has the that needs the dialogue on it, right? That's right. That's what that box is referring to. Reticle. Oh no, this entirely needs to be added to here. All this does. Right, canvas scaler, graphics ray caster. Reticle frame, that's all the same. Reticle frame, reticle. Alright, so that we don't need to do. But the dialog box under reticle canvas, need to copy that. Paste it there. Needs to be under reticle canvas. And then dialog. Okay, and then on here, inspect. Give this dialog box here. Oh fuck, whoopsie daisy, I did this all in play mode.
Make it so it changes colors.
Dialog box. Alright, so copy that. Paste that in there. What does this plus mean by the, if I paste something and there's a plus symbol by it?
It means just you're drawing on a prefab, but oh shit, I think it's doing that weird. It means you're drawing on a prefab, but the prefab it doesn't. But you haven't updated the prefab, so or not drawing on, but you're adding something to a prefab, but the prefab doesn't have that as part of it. It's not saved.
Alright, and so now this needs to be this needs to be the dialog box from here. Now it should just work. Something else I'm forgetting. No, it's not. Why the fuck is it not? It's literally everything is the same now. The zoom in is working. I'm not sure why. What about the canvas? Is the canvas the same? Canvas is the same. Reticle frame. same, except yours has a material for some reason. Default UI material. And mine doesn't. I don't see why that would make a difference here though. Maybe because I copied this from one to the other, it's referencing stuff on the other one. The dialog box. Oh wait, okay. Transform is way off. Maybe that's why. So it needs to be 100, 800, 0, 150. 100, 800. This gotta be it. It's doing it. It's just not on the screen, right? 0. 150. Or some other scale is different. Scale needs to be 111, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. There it is. That's gotta fix it. That looks right. Just go to work so I can go to bed. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All fixed. It definitely would have been faster to make your changes to mine, but whatever. Alright. Done. Save. I could try and trick my children into doing work for this thing too.
Yeah, I just need, at some point, I'll just need a bunch of people drawing them. Just
saying,
get
they might be a good test
accurate.
group for people that are, you know. I mean, my kids are
Yeah.
pretty good at drawing for children, but I know some adults that can't, that you
Yeah.
know, can't draw that as well as my kids can, so.
Yeah, now I'm just going back and being like, oh man, maybe I should make the repel rune more like a double helix in
Let me
the...
see what you're gonna show me what you mean.
Yeah, I can show you.
I was actually thinking that I don't even really care if there's a circle around the repel rune at all. Like,
Well, part of it is that it makes it easy to do the to identify the bounds, but we don't, I guess, technically have to do that.
when the tornado was staying more in one place, I think it made more sense. But if it's moving around
True.
anyway, like who cares? Like
That's the
make it look cool.
attraction.
Or well, yeah, either both of them have a circle, right? But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but then we just we do possibly lose. Here, I'll go through the other stream. I forgot. We do possibly lose some of the form function stuff, but it might be. We'll see over time whether it just makes more sense sometimes to, or just to like not have form and function be so 100%. Like we can use it when we can, but then, like when we can't, it might just make for more interesting rune drawings and easier. Because I'm finding that drawing a circle around this fucking shit is kind of a pain in the ass.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, this is kind of hard to draw.
It's
A
not
little
like
bit.
hard to draw, but I don't like doing it, and that's really all. So at first I was doing this. It was this, and this. That was the first one.
Yeah, like I like
then I was
drawing that
like-
without the circle. It feels good to draw everything
Yeah.
but the circle on that.
Then I was like, oh well, actually, it kind of feels better to have these connected. So you like give yourself an anchor point
Yes.
instead of having them separated.
Yes, I thought
So,
the
like,
exact same thing, literally.
So
Like
that felt good. And then I was like, and then after a while, I accidentally made a mistake. And I was like, actually, this feels even better.
That's so. Are you?
Little dot in there.
That's I thought when I was doing it. I was saying like, this is. Did something happen where like I saw one of your drawings or you saw one of mine? Because I thought that this. I was like the second thing you drew there should be the attract rune, and the third thing you drew should be the repel. That was my thinking. Like
We could think it, yeah, we could mess around with it
Attract.
and just be like, fuck it.
and then all the other ones repel. That's what I think. They should be.
I think, yeah, getting rid of the circle would go a long way, and like, fuck it, the bounds are just defined by how big this rune is.
Yeah.
And it just feels so much better to draw.
Yes, I agree.
It just does. Fuck the circle. Like, it doesn't feel good to try to encapsulate something inside a circle. So the circle rune, like, if we want to do like a circle rune, maybe we just do grow shrink as a circle, or this could be the attract. But then, like, how many, we could try to do the thing with how many swirls, but I really do, like, the more I'm drawing it, the more I'm thinking, yeah, just do this.
Yeah, I like
and do this.
that, and I like those two for
Yeah.
attract and repel. I think that's.
Because I did have, attract was this.
Did you already start doing attract?
I did,
work?
attract is done, but whatever, this is the point of it, right? I, like, drawing these 100 times over, the point is that it needs to feel good. And like, this is the point. Like, you're gonna have work that's wasted, but it's not really wasted. You're learning what you hate. and I hate drawing this. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Look, and circles just so error prone when you're doing far away.
I also
like,
just
like,
I
you
don't
do
think there
that
should be
so
a lot of
often.
circle ones, and I do think the grow shrink should stay as a circle, and that should be the only circle in my mind. Like that.
Yeah.
Like
Like, if we could figure out some way, even maybe it is just the grow shrink is just a spiral. Because it is fun to do a spiral. A circle itself is boring. A spiral is easy. Grow shrink, like, whatever. Who cares?
Yes, and I
Either-
think
either
doing
do that-
effects for spiral would be not too hard to do, and will look cool.
Yeah. I wonder if I do like the idea of the attract being, so if we make the attract a tornado, then we should probably have it not be so much bang boom, but have it be the shake into a spiral into the center, instead of the bang boom juice. But like, you still get the cool thing of like a shake. So like, if I drew if I have the attract rune here and it's spiraling out, it should start to like shake and slowly raise, like shake and move towards it, and then.
I mean, if you wanted to, if we're doing the
Right.
get sucked into a tornado loaded into a cannon thing, we can get rid of the bang boom for that one. That's fine.
Well, this is not the cannon. Remember, this is just the spiral. The cannon would be different, and the cannon, we need to play around with it to see what is the coolest. But yeah, the cannon was my original idea. Was just, it's the cannon shape, which looks kind of tornado, like reverse tornado, which actually is kind of.
So when you say cannon,
pretty-
you're talking about a totally different rune from repel.
Yeah, the cannon is the well. This is not the repel. Remember, this is attract. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I want the attract to have the bang boom. I want the repel. The repel, I think. What's the
So then I was actually thinking, okay, so if we make, oh my god, I need to make the collider longer. Remind me to do that. The outside, or like put a flat fucking box on the end of this.
Yeah.
I was wondering, well, maybe it would be kind of cool to have have this be the growth drink, and the growth drink be a tornado, where like when it's active but you're not in it, it's just like a couple of like swirls around, and then when you get in it, it just makes a tornado, and you either shrink down or grow up to match the tornado size.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
But like, is that weird with the tracks doing this? I don't know. We'll have to.
I would only
we'll have
want
to play
one
around with it.
tornado effect. Like, I do think it would be a lot to have two.
Well, not two effects, but like, would someone be like, oh, the tornado should clearly be the attract? But like, if we're gonna have a tornado for the attract, then it can't be bang boom, because it needs to be swirl.
What I wanted for the attract animation was a hand that comes out and grabs the thing. That's what I wanted.
That could be cool. That would be really neat.
like
Like, have to figure out how to do it.
Like a I have the thing I can show you the thing I was gonna use to do it when I was still thinking about that stuff, but it's like an arc lightning effect basically that I thought could be the arm, and then the you know, you just have a point for the hands, and then you could figure out how to make the fingers. But I thought like if you entered the field, it'd start shaking and the hand would pop out, and then once you know when it will get pulled towards you, that's when the hand would snap onto it and pull it in.
That would be kind of cool. It would give some differentiation. Yeah, that would definitely be neat. I do, as long as it's not like you don't see the tornado in the grow shrink, and people aren't just like, well, that's weird that the tornado is, you know, is the grow shrink and not the thing, but it might not matter.
I don't think most people like us would think that way. Even maybe other game designers will, but like most players, I think, you know, as long as the thing you're putting in front of them isn't weird, like it doesn't seem like a mismatch, I don't think they'd be like, oh, well, this should be this and this should be that. I think that's a distinctly us and game designery sort of
maybe.
thing to think.
I'll play around with it some more, but then so if we just do, I do like the idea of a swirl. It's fun to draw. It's easy to draw. If someone's gonna draw it and get it right away, and who cares? They should be able to do that and have that moment at least once of, oh,
Yeah.
I guessed this.
Yeah.
And they can have that here. And then we do this for the attract, this for repel.
Yes,
have a little dot in
100%.
there.
I agree. I'm on board with all this. I
And then what else? So this is like, so like for example, the attract. We probably don't want this to count for attract, so I'll have to look at that.
wait, sorry. Oh, that. Oh, wait.
Well,
Why is that?
we probably don't want. Well, that's just because it just is one of those weird like edge cases where like, whoops, this accidentally looks enough like a triangle for it to consider to be a
Yeah,
triangle.
I also
90% of the time when I draw that, it does not consider that to be a triangle. But for example, we want this to be attract, but this should not be. So I actually have 100 of these already, so that's good. That I can just draw this and say, or just use these as these are not that.
It sounds like this would make it harder, but like if I actually think in my ideal world, both of those, if it won't cause issues with other classifications, I think it shouldn't be too harsh on whether or not the edges are actually touching of the thing. But if we have to do it one way or the other, I think it should be a closed.
Yeah, well, I like
symbol.
it being closed. We'll see how it classifies. Being closed is easier. It shouldn't be too specific, but like this definitely shouldn't work.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it's
So,
one
but
of
like
them is
right
touching.
now, but if you have to actively draw this, because like by default it would definitely consider this and this to be close enough. So you have to actively tell it that this is not that.
Yeah.
Which is doable. It's just
I do
takes
still
time
want
and
to
effort.
do a I do still want this to be a thing. Watch my stream for a second. I do still want this to be a thing where if someone does this,
Oh, the smiley face.
this guy starts talking to you.
That would be neat. Yeah.
I want that so bad to happen. It has to happen at least once. Maybe it's a bespoke puzzle if we don't want to put in a bunch of dialogue from the... See, that's why I wrote this line too, to remind me. Got you. Looks like somebody forgot to finish the face.
Yeah, I like that. We could definitely do that. Have some weird flavor in there, and have that just be a thing that you never have to find, but if you do, you'll be.
Yeah, it's
so
like a
happy.
secret hint system or something. Like they give you great hints or something like that.
Yeah, I like that a lot. You should keep that in mind.
It's on.
Alright, well, at least I learned some stuff. Fuck circles. Yeah, here's another example of that. Triangle, though, I do think that triangle is actually trickily easy to mistake for other things. Like it just... I also fixed a bug in the corner detection and it's real good now.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks real good.
Oh, that one. So there it is. I mean, I drew it across the whole
It also
fucking
is just
thing.
nice to not have to turn on debug to see where the corners are getting drawn. Like,
Yeah. I fixed the bug in it. It is much better now. I found my little where I was going wrong, and now it is like pretty close to 100% of the time. But that's the. We'll see if moving platforms fucks that over, because like a moving platform is gonna be like this. Like what does that do? See, that's exact. That well, if I do forward, back, forward, and then finish my triangle. Oh here. Forward, back, forward, finish my triangle. Well, I didn't hear. Forward, back, forward, finish my triangle. Yeah, because this is way stronger than that one was. So.
Could you do a thing where you say, where after the triangle's done, you then draw another triangle, a theoretical triangle between the points, and if anything is outside, any point is outside of there, it immediately classifies it as a fizzle?
We could do some validation of
Yeah,
like
like a validation, yeah.
But we'll have to. It'll be tricky because like this, right? Let's see here. If I draw this, this, and then this. Well, that's a bad. Well, that's a good example of something that shouldn't have worked in the first place. But like this, I would want to classify, but that's outside, right?
What you're saying? What's
I would want
outside
this. Should count as the rune, but that little nubbin is outside. So like.
Yeah. Well, in
it
the
would-
end, this
yeah.
symbol is going to be something different than a triangle
Yeah, it will be
entirely,
something
right?
completely
So
different.
maybe
Yeah,
it's,
we didn't
maybe it's
actually.
problem
I
solving.
mean, so that's actually something we haven't figured out. Yeah,
I showed you how I do it, but I'm interested
I
to see
forget
how
what it
you
is.
do
Hold on,
it.
I have the thing here. It's this, right? It's this, this, this. It's actually surprisingly similar to this, which might be fine.
Mine had the dot. Maybe the putting the dot in the attract might throw off the way I would do it, but mine was like the way I thought of it was. Let me think about this.
It's this, right? And then maybe something
Well,
here.
they were different for for the boom boom boom, and then for the and then 2 dots for that, and then what was it? I drew it for the. Hold on, I'm going to have to pull it up on my phone because I sent you a drawing of what I want.
We don't need to worry about combine. We just need to duplicate for now.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on, I drew them on my pixel art thing on my phone. Has the heart lamp logo on it. Oh. Shit, why? Okay, yeah, so it is always that. It was like boom, 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 boom for the combine, for the duplicate maybe, and then boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Combine.
They're different enough, I think. So it should classify fine. We'll need to like for the things with dots in them too. We're gonna need to draw all iterations of possible dots. You know, like.
Yeah, because if somebody's gonna want to like color their dot like that, I tend to want to draw. Ooh, that's cool. I tend to want to draw big dots. I don't know why, but like something in my brain is like draw that bigger. But drawing them bigger without just like sort of coloring them in is hard.
Yeah, that'll be weird too. Like so, like what about for really big runes? If you want to do it really big, having a tiny dot there, right, is gonna be weird.
Yeah, that's true.
So dots
consider that.
Might not be. We might want to avoid dots that are not circles. But circles are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, circles are a pain in the ass. I think the spiral is like the only thing we should do that's circular really. We could do something else. Like we could do more of like an arrow shape maybe. Or like, I don't love that. I'm not sure.
Not everything needs a dot. Like it doesn't need accents. Like if it, as long as it classifies fine, fuck it.
I
And
just
then
thought
we'll
that
just
would be
do-
an interesting way to differentiate, to define like when you want to use the attract or the combine versus the duplicate.
Yeah, it would be, but I do worry about like if you draw it really big for a really big object, it's just going to like that dot is going to be tiny in comparison to the size of the thing. It's just not going to look right. Like if I do, you know, bam, bam, bam. Oop, that's hard to do. Bam, 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 and then just like a little tiny dot in the middle. This doesn't look right.
Yeah. What about? I always love whenever I draw this, my like the only thing I would add to this is a very me drawing thing. I don't know why, but whenever there's a line alone, I always want to draw a perpendicular line.
Yeah, I
Opposite.
mean having those like line accents are fine because they scale basically easily.
But I wouldn't mind doing boom, boom, something like that.
Let me see. Yeah, yeah, line accents are probably the way to do it, and then instead you just do one line in the up the middle.
Then boom, maybe for the.
Oh, weird. Look at that triangle. I mean, there is a triangle in there. That's fair.
That's true.
Triangle is definitely the hardest one to classify in of the basic shapes. Yeah. Well, I was just thinking even just straight down on the bottom like that.
Oh, like boom, boom. I do like that. I like straight down like this. Or like,
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Mine was shorter, but I actually kind of don't mind it being longer.
I do. It is my favorite thing in any drawing too. It's also how I do my signature is just any line that's out on its own needs a perpendicular line to accent it. It actually started with my signature because I used to draw my signature, blah blah blah, and then I would do just 2 lines. It would be a scribble, and the end would be a line, and then I would do 2 lines to represent the L's in Sullivan, and I was like, I love how that looks. I'm just gonna do that on everything.
It's a shame that we can't like convince Dave and Jeff to get in here and do this one day, because like this is totally their thing.
Yeah.
And they are.
I mean, we
they're
could.
all about aesthetic design.
We could. It would just. It's hard. You know, Jeff's got the kid, and you know,
Yeah.
Dave's got work, and I'm sure Dave's job is much harder than my job, and doesn't get to do
I
it.
think I'll make the sparkles maybe a little smaller. We'll see. All right. Well, I'll fix those tomorrow. It'll be 2 more hours to work on that shit, but I'll get them done.
I can help.
None of this is wasted work.
If
really,
we want
'cause
to
I can just
do
fizzle it
something
out.
like, if we want to do it while we're doing something else, like hang out and watch movies and just do work on this or something like that, I'd be down for that.
It takes a surprising amount of like attention span to make sure you're drawing the right thing, and like you have to force yourself, or at least I do. And maybe it won't matter so much when we get more people, but right now I force myself to draw it different ways so that I get different line, little subtleties.
I think that will go away with the more people we have.
Because normally I draw from the top bottom down, and it feels better that way. But like draw towards me. I don't know. Lots of small things we have to figure out. But all right, it is getting late.
Alrighty, I will catch you
later.
Just gotta take a picture of this for the thumbnail. It says butt.
Definitely should do the face thing. That is a good idea. Keep that.
I think that was Dave's idea.
Whoever it is, good idea. Keep it somewhere so that we remember to do it. All right. Later.
Later.